Good morning, students. In the previous video, we read chapter 6 up to page number 75. Let's recapitulate what we read. We read that Miss Mason, the teacher, got a letter from Vanda's father, and in that letter, the father has mentioned that they were leaving the town, and Vanda and her brother Jake would not come to school anymore because they were fed up of the humiliation they faced in the school. क्योंकि बच्चे उन्हें चिढ़ाते थे और वो बहुत ज़्यादा तंग आ चुके हैं. Now they would not come to school, and moreover they were leaving the town as well. There was deep silence in the class after hearing what the letter said. Maddie had a sick feeling. She was feeling guilty because she never stopped Peggy for her misbehavior with Vanda, and she was totally disturbed. She could not put her mind in studies, and she was having a sick feeling in the bottom of her stomach. Peggy and Maddie decided to apologize to Vanda, so they went to Vanda's house. But when they reached there, there was no one over there. Let's read further what happens in the story. When they knocked at the door, there was no one who came out. It was clear that the Petronsky were gone. So how will they make amends? Making amends mean how would they, over here it means how would they apologize? How would they say sorry to her for their misbehavior? So they came back to their homes. Well, anyway, said Peggy. Now Peggy said that she asked questions about her dresses. That's why she got some ideas about designs. It means she was justifying her behavior. अपने misbehavior को कहीं ना कहीं justify करने की कोशिश कर रही है कि देखो मैंने उसके साथ चाहे उससे क्वेश्चंस पूछे, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं उसके लिए अच्छा हुआ क्योंकि उससे उसको 100 ड्रेसेस के डिज़ाइंस आ गए, एंड शी won the contest. So she is trying to justify herself. Maddie turned this idea carefully over in her head. She did not like this. She did not feel that that was the justification for the misbehavior. If there was anything in it, she would not have to feel so badly. But that night she could not get to sleep. Why she could not get to sleep? Because she was feeling guilty. She was blaming herself for not standing by Vanda. She thought Vanda and her faded blue dress and the little house she had lived in. And she thought of the glowing picture those 100 dresses made, all lined up in the classroom. She was thinking about Vanda and her designs and about her house. At last, Maddie sat up in the bed and pressed her forehead tight in her hands and really thought this was the hardest thinking she had ever done. After a long time, she reached an important conclusion. She kept on thinking by keeping her hands on her face, and she decided that she was never going to stand by and say nothing again. If she ever heard anybody picking on me, treating badly someone because they were funny looking, because they had strange names, she would speak up. So finally she decided that if ever she would come across any situation where she would see someone making fun of others, she would speak against them. She would stand by that person. वो उसका साथ देगी जो विक्टिम होगा, और जो उसका मजाक बना रहे होंगे उनके अगेंस्ट जाएगी, आवाज़ उठाएगी. आगे से वो कभी भी चुप नहीं रहेगी. She had no way of making things right with Vanda, but from now on she would never make anybody else that unhappy again. Now Vanda had gone, so she could not make the amendments of her behavior, but she could make others feel happy. She would protect others from getting bullied. So let's check the questions. What excuse does Peggy think for her behavior? The excuse that because of her behavior, Wanda got the ideas of 100 dresses designs. And why? Because she did not want to blame herself. What are Maddie's thought as they go to Bogging's side? She was thinking about apologizing to Wanda, and she was feeling sorry for not standing by her. She wanted to tell her that all those designs were pretty. She was a nice girl. Why does Wanda house remind Maddie of Wanda's blue dress? As her blue dress was faded but clean, similarly her house was shabby but clean. So it reminded her of Wanda's blue dress. Let's read next page. One question is left. What does Maddie think hard about? She thought about Wanda, her house, her 100 design, and the way people misbehaved with her. And what important decision does she come to? She comes to an important decision that she would never keep quiet. She would always raise her voice against injustice. On Saturday, Maddie spent the afternoon with Peggy. They were writing a letter to Wanda Petronsky. It was just a friendly letter telling about her contest and telling Wanda she had won. They told her how pretty her designs were. So as they could not meet Wanda, so they decided to write a letter to her. Though they did not know the new address, but they would post it on the previous address, and the post office people would automatically forward it to their new address. वो उसको अपने आप से उनके नए एड्रेस पे पहुंचा देंगे पोस्ट ऑफिस वाले. So they wrote that she had won the contest, her designs were pretty, and they signed it with lot of love. They mailed the letter to the Bogging Heights, writing please forward on the envelope. Days passed and there was no answer from Wanda, but the letter did not come back. Maybe Wanda had received it, but she was so hurt and angry that she did not write a reply to them. Weeks went by. बड़े दिन बीत गए. Wanda did not answer. Peggy had begun to forget the whole business. Whole business means the whole scene about Wanda. And Maddie put herself to sleep at night making speeches. Maddie इतनी guilty थी कि उसे रात को भी सपने आते थे कि that she was making speeches, that how bad she was feeling. And she saw the dreams that she was defending Wanda from the great crowds of girls who were trying to make fun of her. How many dresses have you got? And Wanda could press her lips together in a tight line, the way she did. Before answering, Maddie would cry out, stop. और उसे सपने आते थे कि वो जोर जोर से, Maddie जो है वो जोर से चिल्ला रही है कि बस करो. And everybody would feel ashamed the way she used to feel. तो अब उसे इतना गिल्ट फील हो रहा था कि उसे सपने भी आने लगे थे कि वो वांडा को बाकी बच्चों से प्रोटेक्ट कर रही है. Then it was Christmas time and there was snow on the ground. Christmas bells and a small tree decorated the classroom. On the last day of school before the holidays, the teacher showed the class a letter she had received that morning. So the teacher got another letter. Who has sent that letter? The teacher said, you remember Wanda Petronsky, the gifted little artist who won the drawing contest? She has written me and I'm glad to know where she lives. What Wanda had written? Miss Mason, how are you and room 13? Please tell the girls they can keep those 100 dresses because in my new house I have 100 new ones all lined up in my closet. I would like that Peggy would get the green dress and Maddie would get the blue one. For Christmas, I miss the school and my new teacher does not equalize with you. Merry Christmas to you and everybody. So Wanda wrote a letter to Miss Mason. In that letter, she mentioned that the girls of her class could keep all the designs, and especially she gave a design of green dress to Peggy and a design of blue dress to Maddie. On the way home, Maddie and Peggy held their drawings in their hands, and the town was decorated. Christmas tree was tagged, candy, peppermint, mint, and sticks, and other decorations could be seen in the town. Then Peggy said, "This shows she really likes us." As they got the designs, as Wanda had written clearly in her letter about Peggy and Maddie, Peggy started feeling that she was not hurt. उन्हें लगने लगा कि अगर उसने हमें गिफ्ट्स दिए हैं, डिज़ाइन दिए हैं, तो अब वो हमसे नाराज़ नहीं है. I hope so, Maddie said. She felt sad because she knew she would never see the little girl again, and she could not make the things right between them. She went home. She pinned her drawing over a torn place of pink flowered wallpaper in the bedroom. उसने वो अपनी दीवार पे वो drawing का डिज़ाइन लगा दिया. Maddie sat down on her bed and she kept on looking at the drawing. She stood by and said nothing, but Wanda had been nice to her anyway. देखो वो कितने, उसने कभी भी वांडा का साथ नहीं दिया, और पैगी तो उसका मजाक ही बनाती थी वांडा का, बट वो इतनी नाइस थी कि उसने कभी उनका बुरा नहीं माना. एंड मोर ओवर शी आस्क्ड द टीचर टू गिव हर डिज़ाइंस टू पैगी एंड मैडी एज वेल. सो टीयर्स वर rolling down and tears blurred her eyes. She looked for a long time at the picture. Then suddenly, hurriedly, she rubbed her eyes and observed the drawing carefully. The colors in the drawing were so clear, vivid mean clear. She had scarcely noticed her face and head of the drawing, but it looked like her, Maddie. It really looked like her own face. Why, it really looked like her own self. Wanda had really drawn this for her. Excited, she ran over to Peggy. जब उसने उस ड्राइंग को अच्छे से देखा तो उसने नोटिस किया कि ऑलरेडी उस डिज़ाइन पर मैडी की पिक्चर बनी हुई है, उसका फेस बना हुआ है, और डिज़ाइन तो आपको पता है उसने जाने से पहले बनाए थे. इसका मतलब वो ऑलरेडी उनको ये डिज़ाइन गिफ्ट करना चाहती थी. सो शी रैन टू पैगी. अब वो पैगी का डिज़ाइन देखने गई तो व्हाट शी नोटिस दैट शी ड्रू यू. इट मीन्स ऑन द ग्रीन ड्रेस देयर वाज पैगीज फेस ड्रॉन ऑलरेडी, and the head and the face of the picture exactly look like Peggy. What did I say? Said Peggy. She must have really liked us. तो पैगी को तो और भी मौका मिला. उसने कहा कि देखो वो तो हमें पसंद करती थी, उसने कभी हमारी बातों का बुरा नहीं माना. Yes, she must have. She blinked away the tears that came every time she thought of Wanda standing alone in that sun spot in the schoolyard, looking stolidly over at the group of laughing girls after she had walked off, after she had said, "Sure, 100 dress of them all lined up." Now Maddie was feeling a bit relaxed that she was never hurt, but the lesson teaches us a moral that we should never bully someone. We should never try to hurt someone because they are strange, they look strange, and their names are strange. We should not bully anybody because everyone has feeling as we do have. So always put yourself into someone's shoes and then realize how will you feel if someone would behave in the same way. तो अगर आपके साथ कोई ऐसा बिहेव करे आपको कैसा लगेगा. तो हमें हमेशा अपने बिहेवियर को अच्छा रखना चाहिए, और अगर आप ये देखो कि कोई किसी के साथ मिसबिहेव कर रहा है तो आपको उसे रोकना चाहिए, चाहे वो आपका फ्रेंड ही क्यों ना हो. सो दिस लेसन टीचेस अस अ लेसन दैट वी शुड बी काइंड टू अदर्स. वी शुड accept others as they are. We should not bully anybody. It really hurts. Hope you learned a lesson from this chapter, and read it thoroughly and go through the text. If you come across any query, do ask, go through and write the answers of the given questions as well.